Hey there, traders. Welcome to the new trading week. We've had very little price action so far this week, and we have no news heading into New York trading today, so could have a little bit of a slow day once again. We'll be watching for scalps in the Euro and the Euro JPY. We'll start and take a look at the Euro JPY and I guess the Aussie and Great Britain. The Euro JPY, the midnight trading plan that I was looking at last night, I stood aside just because it was Monday trading, but it didn't actually, it wouldn't have worked out anyways. Let's see, we'll look at the trend line here was the range was about 124.80, I think, or maybe let's just say about 124.70. Let's say 124.80s, I believe, or 85 is where I think I had it. You can see that the pair did break below that line, but then it found traction right here, right at the bottom of the from the moves that it had on last Friday after the consolidation, after the push higher, and then the pair spiked higher with the zoo report. And now is really just consolidating. What we're going to have to wait for is either a break of this bottom or the top. Doesn't look like we're going to get it anytime soon in New York here. It looks as though the pair is waiting for a sort of catalyst. So we could just almost argue the fact that the cross is in a triangle now, waiting for a breakout. I don't think I'm going to play a triangle though on a 15-minute chart, but you could see the possible setups here on this. So if we do get a breakout of that range, though, it is something we'll look for a push down to the top of the bottom. Everybody knows where the top and the bottom of the range currently is. Let me turn off that alarm. You can see that the first target on any move lower would be right here at 124.37. Then we look down towards 123.50, and then 123 at the top. It's 125.50. All right, let's take a look at the Euro USD. Still consolidating in a very narrow range. We're going to look for a break of this range, either to the top or the bottom. The top is 133.75. Bottom is 133.25. Break to the bottom has a little bit of difficulty because it runs into resistance relatively right away. This trend line doesn't mean much, but the larger, broader range that we have right there starts at the support zone. Starts, excuse me, a little bit of hiccups today. Starts at 133, and the bottom is at 132.50. So we'll just watch. For push higher, to be honest, I'd rather see a push. Push lower. I'd rather see a push higher, break the range, because then we have a lot more room up there, and it would be a cleaner trade and easier to set up your risk reward. We'll be watching on the 5-minute for a scalp. Great Britain USD still consolidating a narrow range, 155, 154. Really nothing to do right here, right now, except stand aside and just take a look at that thing. You can see on the 1 hour, and it continues to create a little bit of erratic trading. It's been doing the same for the last week or so, last 2 or 3 days, and that's basically because there is no volatility. We're just slowly drifting sideways. Aussie USD did manage to push up higher, and it's closing, from the weekend wrap, and so the bull bear zone here at 103.50, 103.75. We'll watch this. If we get a bounce, could see an exaggerated push lower, and I would expect a push lower beyond the 102.50 level. Now, if we break through, though, game changer, we can go back up to 104.75, 104.50. New Zealand still in that same. Actually, I guess on Friday we broke higher, broke out of the range. Nice range break after break of the scalp, but now it just looks like we're in the top of the range just moved up between 85 and 85.60. That's a big resistance zone. We get a break of this 84 level, we could see a push down towards 83. That's the trade I'm hoping that sets up. Or if we get a push back up towards 85 or 85.30, if we can get a hold there, then a push back lower. Until then, still sidelined on the pair. USD CAD continues to move higher. I guess it broke out of its slumber, and now we're just going to watch for any push up towards the 0.618, 10134, 101.50 level. We'll find resistance there, and we'll see if we get a hold. If we get a hold, we could easily push back down to 101.40. The USD JPY, you can, like I said, we're consolidating in this range between 92, 94.50, 93.50 is about, well, it's not mid-range, but it is where resistance has been, and support has been found in the past, so you watch that, get a break, I'd favor to move back down lower. Most of the yen pairs are not worth looking. We haven't had much happen. They're still just consolidating in their ranges from over the weekend. All right, so heading into the beginning of the week, we're looking for a break in the Euro USD. We're looking for a break from the range in the Euro, just JPY, maybe from that triangle if we want to be crazy. Would favor trades to the upside rather than the downside, just because the risk reward is more pronounced. All right, everybody, good luck trading. Let's make some pips.